This is Chapter 3, Lesson 3, over Nubia and Egypt. Before you start this chapter, you should have written down the vocabulary word independent along with the definition. Nubia was an area in a region very close to Egypt. It was right down here in the southern part of the Nile River, and then you have Egypt right on top of it. Nubia was a kingdom south of Egypt, and today part of Nubia makes up the African nation of Sudan. So the land south of Egypt was Nubia. Nubia and Egypt had a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. So I'm going to have you draw a Venn diagram labeling one side Egypt and the other side Nubia, and we're going to talk about some of the similarities and differences. Nubia had tall cliffs of granite surrounding the land, and Egypt did not have any of these tall granite cliffs. Egyptians cultivated crops by using wooden digging sticks. Their land was really soft, especially with the Nile, and they didn't have very good tools. So they just used sticks because that's all they needed. But Nubia had a lot harder ground with really rocky soil, so they developed much sturdier and better tools to farm with. Nubians built irrigation canals very similar to Egypt, and so you'll see this here under the similarities. The Nubians also had a written language along with the Egyptians, but they were not the same. The Nubian written language was called Meroitic, which was named after one of the capital cities, and this written language has never been decoded. We still do not know what it means. The Egyptians and Nubians both believed in many gods, so they are both polytheistic, and they also both believed in an afterlife. Like the Egyptians, the Nubians also built pyramids. However, theirs were much smaller and had a distinct style. These are some of the similarities and differences between the Nubian and Egyptian culture. After this video, I need you to read Lesson 3 and complete the Lesson 3 review before you take the quiz.